So our first demo today will be led by HSBC and Insight Investments, who will lead us through their latest version of their Simpricot bot, now renamed AI Markets. I do wonder why you renamed it, guys. I guess you wanted to have a bit of an AI spin. This seems to be the theme of the day today, so well done for that. So either way, I think this name is fantastic, so thank you for that. And without further ado, let's welcome on stage Tom Croft, who actually will be leading the demo on the back, Alan Lee and Richard Turner. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. I'm going to start with a quick introduction. So my name is Alan Lee. I run FX options eRisk from HSBC globally. So I spent more than 10 years automating FX options. I think a asset class that's probably one of the most manual, if not the most manual one in the markets. But today, what I want to do is to actually take it above and beyond FX derivatives. I want to show you a system developed within HSBC that we believe that reimagine the way we access and extract data, the way we actually get price and execute, and also the way we digitalize both internally and externally. But in the demo today, with all these capabilities put behind one system, one portal, accessible by natural language processing, on demand, real time, in a scale and in a way that we haven't done before. In today's demo, and pleased to also have Richard here, we want to show you the power of that when integrating such a system with a platform, open platform like Symphony, what it can do to actually help our clients on their daily job. And with that, I'm going to hand over to Richard to share with us his experience.
Hi, I guess I'm the second part of the Ant and Dec of the FX world. Rich Turner, work for Insight Investment. I trade FX and equities. Insights was the pioneer for about 15 years in developing FX algos. Very proud to have been part of that. That journey has been down largely to a lot of collaboration within the marketplace. And I think this is another example with HSBC and Symphony and how we can collaborate. What I would say as well is that over the period of time we have been working with HSBC on the Simpricot. It's been a long journey, but it's been a journey where you learn from your mistakes, and I think that's fair to say that we've learned a lot from our mistakes. So I'd just like to thank HSBC and Symphony for allowing us to speak today. Without further ado, I think we run the demo.
Let's do it.
So just very quickly, it's getting in the morning. I'm quite interested to know what's going on in the marketplace. So I ask AI Markets, G10 market comments. A bit of a pause there, a bit like me in the morning, a bit rusty. But very quickly you can see the depth of information that we can get at a touch of the screen. I then move on to looking at some specific spot charts of FX, which I'm particularly interested in. And we'll get a small market update, and also the chart will appear. Great, so you get a very, very quick idea of what's been moving early on in the day. Obviously, there's normalized values on the left-hand side, just to give you some context. Yep. What I'm also interested in, and particularly with settlements and other bits and pieces, is, are there any holidays today? And this isn't just a front office role, this is, people in settlements as well. So we can see very quickly over the next 1 month where specific holidays are. So another great area of Simpricot which we can use. Moving on, I've decided I'm going to have a look at sterling today. So I'll very quickly type in GBP volume profile, some very straightforward English language. And again, The grey lines show you historical vols, and the red is where we're at today. So you can see, you know, if you're interested in volumes today, what exactly the context of your day is in sterling dollar. I don't know if you want to add something about what's in the background here, Al?
Yeah, I mean, like what you have shown is pretty much the same as myself life, day in the life of a trader. You know, come in the morning, I will run the commentary, rather than go through 10 different tables and then trying to get what's happening in the market and what's important. What I would do is exactly what you started. You know, I just run the same thing. You know, for me, G10 is what I watch. I go G10 commentary. I get the level, the first order, the changes in the market, the big standard deviation move, before I then move on to get the charting, get into details of specific currency pairs.
Then, funny enough, I might be interested to see what the central banks are up to. So I run a little bit of script here. Again, it has a little bit of time to think, a bit like all of us. And we'll slowly get a chart coming up. Effectively, you can drill down and drill up to the different, there's the US, the FOMC, expectations of what priced in basis points, implied yields, cumulative price stuff, and overnight change as well. The delta is often quite important as a view. So you've got the Bank of England down towards the ECB. So for us, it's a very, very quick glimpse into what's happening with the market. Quite often as well, part of our day job is speaking to portfolio managers. So at a touch of a button, if they're tapping you on the shoulder or they're, always urgently asking you questions, then you can very quickly, utilize this as well. That said, if the PM is interested in it, he can also be hooked up to this to, just to take the stress off the front office per se. Again, this is just another reflection of the three interest rate curves looking forward, a bit further forward into the future to 2032. Yeah, and it speaks back to you. Now, the challenge will be, Alan, in future, and this is where the FX sales role is not yet over. Unfortunately, we can't type in, yeah, could you tell me a joke? But that's probably one for the future. Now, moving on, often part of our day job is looking at specific structures in options. I know this is very close to Alan's heart. So again, we've just looked at a specific strategy that we're looking at in cable, a strangle, and then you can see all the different attributes to the option price, the vols, and so on and so forth. And once we've done that, we've come up with an idea, or PM's come up with an idea we want to then execute. We go back to using IB or voice as we so desire to execute the trade, but this just gives us an idea of very quickly where the market is in this types of structure. So it's a very good place for us for price discovery that we can use. Another side, we might start to think, we might get a tap on the shoulder, we've got a cable order coming in, and this just gives us a very quick view on the depth of liquidity within cable. So the zero being the middle of the price, and this is two sides of the price, and how quickly the spread on the price goes out with the volume as it increases in size. So it's a very, very good way of ascertaining the markets. The other good thing about all of this is that you can take snapshots of all these screen prints, send them, use them. So if at point of trade you want to just say, well, actually I made this decision today to execute in that way, I've got, and I want to know why, I could always have this in the background, saved away somewhere, which is also helpful, and also pass it on to other people within the team. We're just going to have a little look at a 6-month swap in 25 units. Again, very quickly you can come up and see all the relevant information that you need to ascertain, what the market's doing, where the prices are at this bit of time. So that's a very good a very good look into the market very quickly. And then again, at the end, very, very polite as ever.
Thank you. It was a great demo. It's always great to see how clients of our clients are using Symphony, so thank you for that. Just one quick question, Richard. Out of all the functionality we've seen, which one is the most impactful for you?
Yeah, well, I think I'll be very honest, and Alan, I'm probably stealing your thunder a bit here, but That's a very, very small part of what Symphricot can do. Sorry, AI markets can do.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
AI.
Yeah, AI.
Important.
I think, you know, I find it very useful as a front office, as a tool for the front office, but there's a massive amount of other stuff in there that settlements people can use, people in the back office, the middle office, as I say, PMs. So the depth of information is huge. I think the biggest challenge for us is to use it more so that we can develop it more, so that we can get more functions, i.e. try and break it and then fix it. And the more we can do that, the better it becomes.
Thank you, Richard. Question for you, Alan. What is coming next? What is the roadmap looking like?
There are two aspects on the roadmap we're focusing on. Number one is that, you know, this is an application that started within FX options and also FX. So we do have lots of functionalities, you know, all the way from data analytics to execution workflow. But increasingly, as we get more clients and, you know, internal people using that, we also see demand outside those asset classes. So it's a natural evolution for us to continue to add on functionalities across different asset classes. I think the second one is more related to how we view AI markets, and I think that's partly an answer to your question about the name change. And by the way, we have the name change way before ChatGPT, so it's not to follow.
And way before the panel we did as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we view that as a solution provider for our clients. We view that as a way to actually understand the client needs and having the ability to quickly respond with a digital solution that is best in class. So with that mission in mind, it means that on the roadmap, we're going to continue to build the platform to give us the ability to basically build functionalities and build solutions on demand in an efficient way. And that's, you know, that is just the nature of how we view these system AI markets. And these are the two key things we have on the roadmap for AI markets.
Exciting. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Tom, for running the demo.